Hey there, Hudson. How you doing tonight? This is what I got to last time. It's neat, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Doing all right. Doing all right. Excited to play a Super World. Okay. So, I feel like, I don't know. All right, I feel like there needs to be a subclass for the boss stuff. Like some of these functions. Yeah, this stuff right here. Orbital stuff. Orbital movement needs to be handled by the parent. So I'm probably going to explain this a few times tonight, but here's the general idea for the bosses in this game. Every boss is going to be a collection of smaller enemies. Let's bring out paint. That's the best way to do it every time. Get a big old paint window over here. All right, so here's our idea. I need circles. Got to be circles right now. All right. So the idea is that there are multiple types of parts that every boss is made of. All right. That's not a circle. That's a circle. So do it with a fill. There we go. All right. So a single part has its own health that it keeps track of. It has its own movement that it keeps track of. So for instance, I'm thinking, oh, nice. I got to play some of Pef's new stuff. How rough is it? If it's anything harder than a 2, it's going to take me a while. All right, so let's pick a different color here. Not rough? Okay. I might need to take a look at that. Okay, so the idea is we've got, where's text? There's text. We've got different types of parts. That's not going to be big enough. Bigger, bigger. That'll work. 20-second speed runs, but super. Oh, are they still? They're still shell levels, though, right? Isn't that the general idea? Oh, interesting. I could probably do that then. I could probably clear one of those. Why did it turn yellow? Oh, is it the shift key? Why? But the shift key is for sizing. Weird. I was thinking it was keeping aspect ratio. Oh, POW drop. I'm decent at POW drops. I can do that. I gotta find his maker ID. Is it on his main Pef account? No, there was Behaved was the later one that he did. Gotcha. 3D World can have some good speed runs. Okay, gotcha. That's the one to look for then. I had some different ideas for some other things that could be cores, but the idea is that you've got these different pieces that can make up a boss, right? But the big one that really matters, that makes the whole thing magical, is a core. And the idea is that, so each of these does something different. Plating basically does nothing special. It just takes damage, and that's it. So it receives some damage, but other than that, it's just there to block hits from hitting other more important things. Shield. I'm thinking like periodically this will, it's the meat shield. Shield is going to be different. Shield is going to actually prevent damage overall, probably by just creating like a little bubble that's bigger than the object itself. No fill this time. So like it'll make a bubble that's bigger than the shield object. Yeah, so the shield doesn't even sacrifice any HP. The idea is that while the shield is active, every bullet you send towards it just gets deleted. No damage. And you have to wait until the shield powers down to actually damage it. So for a while, it's blocking a lot of shots. Okay, so that's the idea with the shield. Weapons, lots of different types for the weapons boss part. Main idea is that's where the attacks are coming from. But there could be ones that like directly target you with like a laser attack, or fire a homing missile, or we could have like short range flamethrower kind of stuff, whatever. Basically, we'll use a lot of the ideas that we use for player weapons. Yeah. And there'll be some others. I haven't nailed down exactly what all things we're going to have. I was thinking like engines, maybe some kind of power system. Hey, Jim Bob. Where like all these like weapons and shields actually need power to run, and if there's no power connected, then they can't operate. I don't know, that might make them like really high priority targets though. So maybe those could be like harder to hit or something. But the big point is the core. This is the magic right here, is the core. So what I'm thinking is that what a core does is it controls the positions of other elements. And it's a tree structure. So a core has a set of boss parts assigned to it. In this case, let's say these 4. And when it has those, they will rotate around the core in a set pattern. All right? So that's pretty simple so far. But the tricky thing is, what if one of the things orbiting the core was another slightly smaller core? Then you can do what I've got going on in this little example over here on the right. I can make these complex, like twisting spirograph style patterns from very simple rules. Hey, Day. What do you think personally could change for better with your super world as a whole? The only thing I'm remembering is like the very end of it. Which was a lot of getting lost. Like, I'm a big fan of like more traditional style levels. And like in most Mario games, at least in the platformers, you never really have to wonder where you're going or if you're even going the right way. No, but it is game development night, and level design is a crucial part of game development. Yeah, everything besides the last level. Let's see here. Yeah, so what I've got here is I've got 3 levels of core parts here. Like there's one in the dead center of the screen that's kind of hidden by everything else. And around it, there are 4, where are they? 4? No, hang on. Around it are, I think, 2 elements orbiting. at a pretty close range. It would be like right around here, but I don't see them in the mess. Anyway, they're in there. Yeah, so what we're going to start with tonight is just extracting some of this logic. Handle child positions. Yeah, positions. Which is do this stuff here. And then also we'll have initialize children, which does this stuff. There we go. And that'll make these boss cores a lot more brief in their descriptions. This dot. That. When did that clip where tanks cause day appreciate? Yeah, that was good. All right, there we go. So that's the boss core logic right there, is update your own timer. Ooh, actually, should timer stuff be... let's replace handle child positions with a full-on core update function. Because that can also include timer and position update. And we'll change this one to core initialize. There we go. And boom, there's our logic for, that is our logic for a core, effectively. Really, the only thing that's different on a core is... Actually, here we go. Instead of boss base, this is going to be boss core base. And it can also include color, max HP, orbit radius, timer, everything but the children. And now all these boss cores can just extend that, and they only have to handle their children list. And that'll make it much quicker to define these nested bosses, which are pretty ugly looking code-wise. But there we go. Now that's now the entire logic for this mess. Tank the smoothest talker, yeah. Because that is what a boss is going to be looking like here. All right, so here's the breakdown. We're going to talk about this a lot tonight. So here's the idea. Dang it. It's because my background is... There we go. All right, so bosses in this game will be generated by a series of smaller pieces, which for now we're just referring to as parts, boss parts. Quick overview, plating does nothing. It's basically just there to soak damage and then break apart. Shield will occasionally project a little like whoop, 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 whoop kind of thing that will prevent damage in a certain area. So basically it will delete any projectiles that hit it until the shield runs out, and then it has to recharge. So it's a temporary, you can't hit this area kind of thing. Weapons will fire things at the player. Missiles, lasers, fire, whatever. We'll figure out some cool stuff for that. They'll be very similar to the player's weapons in that regard. I've got some ideas for some possible other things that could be boss parts, but the main thing is the core. The core, all it does is maintains a list of sub-objects. We need line. Where's line? There it is. So it maintains a list of children, nucleus style, like the core is the nucleus of a boss, and all it does is causes its children to rotate around it at some speed and some distance. The really important thing is that a core can have another core as its child. And that core, in turn, can have whatever it wants as its children. And as a result, you get this kind of mess that you see over here. So let's see here. 6 rhyming couplets. How can we make this look prettier? Actually, here's what we'll do. Let's comment out all of that. Let's have just the very most straightforward boss imaginable here. Oh, whoops, I forgot. Distances. Where's my GitHub? I need to look and see what I broke there. I just deleted some stuff I realized that I was not ready to delete. Boss Core 2 has orbit radius 50. Boss Core 3 has orbit radius 50 as well. And Boss Core 1, that's the one that has the orbit radius 100. Okay, we're good now. All right, so check it out. When we refresh, oh, wait, hang on. Go back up. Go back up. Right. Hey, you need to extend this class. What? Hey now, wait a second. Uh-oh. How did that break that? It's the sprite update command. Oh, because it has no update? Why does it not have an update? Oh, that's why. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Easy fix. Okay, there we go. Here is what a boss core looks like in the simplest sense, all right? That is a boss core with 4 platings surrounding it. Give myself a refresher crash course on rhyming schemes. It's always fun. It is, in fact, a YouTube channel. Fair enough. In that context, I guess you're right. Okay, so that's what a boss core looks like when it has 4 items in orbit around it. All right, simple as that. But what if each of those... Let's do this. What if each of those was instead of a boss core with 4 platings surrounding it, what if it was a boss core with 4 boss cores around it? When we do that, this is what we get. So that's with all the same speed, though, so it's not as interesting, but it's still pretty good. So the boss core is in the center. It's got 4 other boss cores surrounding it, rotating, and those in turn have 4 plating surrounding it. And because they have the same rotational speed, it kind of looks like it's one single piece rotating. Let's see, do I have a rotate speed? Do I not have a rotate speed? Thank you for the grapes. We're gonna need a rotate speed function. Space. Space. That heavy's a space. Hi, Turtle. Everyone's greeting Hovercat. Turtle, I was having some pepperoni the other day from pretty much an adult Lunchable. It always makes me think of you. What is this one from? Oh, New Year's. This is the New Year's music from Animal Crossing. There was no egg wash, no. Apparently, she's the real star. So what happens if I have 5 of these? Well, that certainly looks interesting. Not quite as pretty. Oh, Hudson, thank you. $5 going to Camp Horizon. Daysnick, $5 going to Camp Horizon. Thank you as well. And another. Hovercat, thank you. $5 going to Camp Horizon of our money.
Yeah.
Peer pressure, peer pressure. So how is this working? It's the, is it the timer? How did I have the speed different before? Do 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 do. Oh, I had a different. Okay, I made the offset change by the timer. Okay, okay. Ooh. So how do I want to do this? I want to have a orbit speed function, which is going to be, I don't know, 100 represents this speed maybe. In which case I just have to do times this dot orbit speed. Is that enough right there? Let's see what happens if I set this guy's orbit speed. Not this one. We're getting rid of this guy. He's gone. If I set an orbit speed of 200, what does that look like? Ah, yes, look at that. Yeah, so the outside ones are now spinning twice as fast. Well, that's pretty nice. Oh, and if I set it to negative 100, yeah, it just kind of rotates in the opposite direction. So if I set it to 0, then they're just going to do this. Yeah. I feel like it should still rotate the children somehow. But I don't know how that would happen. Basically, a boss core would have to reach down and add its own speed. Actually, that is possible. When I initialize this dot children, all I gotta do is say if this dot children sub I, let's make that better. Let child equal this dot children sub I. Let's be a little bit cleaner with our variables here. Yeah, that'll work. If child instance of boss core base, then child dot orbit speed plus equals this dot orbit speed. So the idea here is that if I say that my core has no orbiting speed, then it should inherit. Yes, this is right. Okay. So I basically told it, like, hey, actually, JavaScript doesn't really care. Yeah, Dave's got it. Yeah, Python's very picky. So in JavaScript, these spaces before each line are basically just to make it more readable, to say like, hey, this code is within this block of this for loop. And this block here that's initialized this far, that's part of this function. But it's purely just for visual clarity. In Python, it actually matters. I ruined your space. Oh no. Oh, Hudson skipped lunch. Oh no. Also, 5 granola bars. You'll be fine.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
No.
No, if they're just normal granola bars, not fiber granola bars.
Yeah, fiber granola bars would be a problem. Yeah, that's in JavaScript, because spacing doesn't really matter, you can minify code and get rid of all the spaces to make it take up less file size, which is what a lot of stuff does, especially for big code. Okay, I like this. So I don't have to do the math about how much stuff is spinning with no crystal light pack. Actually, I should have some water right now. Hydrate. Whoa. Don't forget to blink. All right. So this is cool. This is cool. If we bump the orbit radius up, then yeah, look at this. We get this cool like nucleus thing going on that I like a lot. Also, one thing I do want to do, just for symmetry's sake, especially on these where it's 5 elements around it, I want to make each element rotate a certain number of degrees initially. How do I do that, though? Ooh, that's going to be rough. Because it's handled by timer. I can have an orbit offset. Rad offset. Something like that. Yeah, let's have an orbit offset, which by default is 0. And when you are make sure to add it to your child if it's a sub core, and then just add it in right here. And also when we're pushing initial, is it when we're pushing initial ones? I think that is it. think I gotta do something like this, maybe? What does that look like? Does this have this? Yes, that actually worked. Perfect. Oh, actually, easiest way to tell is only have one plating per sub item, and this should all be, that looks right. Yeah, look at it. Ouch. Ouch. Well, oh, we got caught in the pinwheel. We can make pinwheels? Can we do that? Can we make pinwheels with this? You know what? We can make pinwheels. Hang on. Hang on. 60. Change orbit radius on this one to 120, I think. Sounds about right. Is this a... Look! Look! Look, everyone! It's the boss! That's the boss! Huh. Oof, oof. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is really interesting, actually. Huh. The boss is a shiny, pretty thing. Charge the windmill. It could be a giant. You know, I see no evidence that it's not. So if I just fire upon this a few times, I can break apart pieces of it. So here's the special thing about bosses as it relates to their health. If I take out a core without taking out all the children, then I should be able... dang it. I popped. It basically will cause the... Oh, I forgot these have a lot of health. The cores have a lot more health right now than the... Ow, 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 ow. Cores have more health than the plating does. Trying to get up here so I can actually deal some damage to one of these. Oh, dang it. Ow. Get back up there. I want to show you what happens if you break a core without... Well... I could just break, like, the middle... Oh, see, that's what happens. If you break a core, all of its children that were attached to it just stop moving. Which, actually, that's not good, is it? I got punched by a Goomba. I did! Oh, that was from last stream. I don't think you were there. Or if you were, you got here after we did that. So now when you bump into an enemy, they're solid. And no matter how fast you're running at them, you always bounce off at a standard speed. Reason being that, like, if you're flying through the level super fast and you hit an enemy, you lose all your momentum. You gotta suffer the consequences of that. Boop. Three. There we go. All right, we're back. Oh, absolutely, GFE. I've been saving up some ad bits, you know? Does anyone else have a cat? Day definitely has a cat, or, you know, cats. Yeah, I gotta get that extra bit emote. I'll take the default. Actually, I had a lot of times when I'm working, it's like I'll have a stream up and I'll just be like farming ad bits at the same time. I got a 100 bit ad reward for one of them, which was crazy. What am I eating? Grapes. White grapes.
Also known as green grapes.
Or green grapes.
Yeah, I mean, I know that on the packaging it says white grapes.
Yeah, it's weird. I never really understood that. Now that I think about it, I never even bothered making custom bit badges. I have no idea what they would be.
You always say it's people throwing, what, a dime at you or a penny at
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Whatever, so we should probably incorporate that somehow.
It's just a penny. A pin. Well, that's the thing, is that the badges go like 1, 100, 1,000 or something. Actually, what does? Hang on. What? All right. Pause for a moment. What do? Bit badges. Here we go. It's 1, 100, 1,000, 5,000. So a cent, $1, $10, $50, $100, $250, $500, $750,
Wow.
$1,000, and then you don't get another badge until you hit $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000.
Wow.
It caps out.
People that much money?
It caps out at $500,000.
That's insane.
Doesn't make sense. I mean, if you're like an oil tycoon or something, or if you want to launder a lot of money to Jeff Bezos. Wonder how some people get the money, or if they broke right after. Who knows, man? I guess it's like, it's the new generation's form of like going to see a movie or something. If you're gonna spend, $20 on a ticket and
Yeah.
popcorn and a drink, or you can stay home and throw $1 at a streamer and get the same joy, then I guess whatever boats your float.
I would not get the same joy.
I would not get the
I
same
need
joy.
the popcorn.
Oh, the popcorn. Okay, I was talking with Hovercat the other day about quarantine stuff. And I was describing, like, every time that I bring up, gosh, I really miss such and such. I can't wait to be able to do such and such again. It was always food related. Like, every single one of them. It's like, oh, man, I don't miss movies, but I really miss movie theater popcorn. Going to a theater and eating popcorn. I don't care about the movies. I just want the popcorn. And, oh, man, I really miss eating at a restaurant. And
What was that? Oh, you missed party food.
I miss
That's
party
why you were
food.
getting the cheese tray.
That's why I got the little Lunchable thing that had the pepperonis and crackers and cheeses. It's like, man, I miss going to a party, not for talking to people, but for being able to eat like 50 different things, but in very small amounts. Just a taste of this type of cracker, and then we'll compare it with this other brand of cracker. We'll try this cheese and then a piece of this cheese. One cheese cube. It's just food. I don't know why. I'm not a huge foodie. I don't stuff my face all day, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just, well, you're not a people person either.
That's true. That's the exciting thing about parties. Got him. I should make something that lets you, basically become the bullet and using your own momentum as damage. There we go. Now the boss is done. I feel like Core should have slightly less HP than that, at least for now. Jelly Belly buttered popcorn actually tastes like buttered popcorn, if only. Now we have a pinwheel. Whenever I eat food, I don't get fat at all. I was like that too. Could eat a lot. Was still horribly thin. Dobbs Quixote. I mean, look at it. Look at the giant. So let's see. How could we extend that further? Could you extend that further? So right now, I'm using the idea that... Orbit offset. Orbit offset equals math.pi over 2. Would that... Hang on, what does that do? No, not over 2. Over 4? Does that do it? Oh, no, because it's not adding. It's setting equal to... No, it's not. Hang on, what is this? Oh, whoops, because it's the wrong one. It's this guy. There we go. Oh, we got a box now. Oh, that's interesting. Can I get in? Can I enter the box? The boss box? Can we get tumbled? Oh, dang it. Let me in. That is fast. All right, we're making a better hole here. I was too slow. I need to get off the ground a bit. Or I could just hover into it, like some sort of hovering cat. There we go. We're in. We're in. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we gotta be careful. Rotational symmetry. So I've done a lot of procedural generation stuff like this before. And here's the thing about rotational symmetry in 4s. You have to be careful because it's very easy to accidentally wind up with a swastika. Not kidding. Like, you can, when things are in sets of 4s, it can just sort of happen sometimes. So you gotta be careful about 4s when things are rotating like that. Hey, Jad. So if we set the orbital radius a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, there we go. Then we get this nice little, oh, let's see if we can get in that. Can we thread the needle? Oh, nope. Nope, we're getting tumbled. We're getting tumbled. I'm out of ammo. No, I'm not. Hey, I'm in. I'm in. Give me more health. There we go. Oh, now I'm fine. I kind of expected to just tumble indefinitely. You picked a weird time to join, Jad. Twitch not on dark mode? I mean, Hovercat does, but she doesn't really use Twitch a lot.
Oh, am I supposed to have it different than it is now?
I mean, you can have it however you like. This is just hypnotic. I'm just watching me bounce back and forth here helplessly. Now you're on dark mode. World of difference. It feels very different. Everybody's adding their own dark mode. GitHub added dark mode recently.
I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for this change in my life.
Yeah, you just do you.
A lot of things will automatically change to dark mode eventually.
Maybe.
You know, like they do. Like Facebook. See, look at this.
Okay.
I never changed it.
Huh.
It just is that way.
Weird.
Didn't used to be.
Just standing there, menacingly.
Discord for me automatically was in night mode too when I. Well, I don't have it downloaded. I just go on.
Yeah, you just use the browser version.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I mean, the app version is just a trimmed down browser, effectively.
Yeah.
That's actually Visual Studio Code that I'm using right here. This is actually running in, I think it's called Electron, maybe. Basically, this is running on effectively web code right here. Like this text editor is not a native Windows application. It is basically a browser running a web app. Whose time in front of screens this day? Yeah, the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, you got to spend 20 seconds looking 20 feet away.
How do you do on that? You can talk, I think.
No, I've got to concentrate on staring 20 feet away. You're counting? On counting, yes. I got to concentrate on counting. Now I've lost my place. I got to start over. My eyes feel so much better.
I'm glad your eyes feel better.
I don't do that ever. No, I don't. And if I did, I would probably blink more than I just did.
It's probably not recommended to not blink while you're doing that.
Yeah. Oh, so this is vaguely unrelated, guys, but I found out that HTML Canvas, which is what most of my stuff that I'm doing is done in, you can actually, with a little bit of finagling, you can write code that will export a certain duration of Canvas rendering to a WebM video file, which is bizarre to me. But yeah, you can actually get your Canvas animation like this exported to a small little video file. And WebM happens to be one of the formats that OBS uses for scene transitions. Scene transitions being the ones where you're like switching between like this scene and that scene. So right now that's just a fade out. But like people have like fancy like kind of transitions on some streams. But usually you would use video editing software for that. But turns out you can do it by just animating in a browser canvas and recording that with some JavaScript code to save it to a WebM file. Problem is that I found that for whatever reason, those exported WebMs that I generate with that, I can only use the first like 0.3 seconds for a transition, and then it cuts out. So if I make a cool animation, it has to be very fast. So I tested that to see what that looks like. This is an example of, with the big Dobbs logo. So it would go like, boom, 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 boom. The sound effect is actually not happening from the computer. Yeah, believe it or not, that's actually me making that noise with my throat. Boom. It was very computer-like. It was a little Tim Allen as well. That's gonna happen every time we change scenes. Yeah. So there you go. That's what that would look like. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it's true. I am a bit of a dork. I think we all knew that. That's how I reeled in old Hovercat over there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. This feels like too much, doesn't it? Like that feels. Also, I don't know what that looks like. Actually, that is showing up on your screen. I can see.
Showing up.
I was worried that would like kill the bitrate or something. But I feel like it's much like everything going on in this like layout. It feels a little cheesy and over the top. Yeah. For now, we're just going to stick with the fade. Oh, what's the slide do? Whoa, 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 whoa! Nice sound. So that's a slide. This swipe, what's the swipe? Oh. I mean, I guess that's all right. I've never really played with these. Fade to color. Oh. Whoa. How did it know I wanted blue? How did I know I wanted cornflower blue? Stinger? Oh, Stinger doesn't have anything set. Okay. So fade is good. There we go. Yeah, good clip, Hudson. Have to add that to the AFK screen rotation.
You had to be there moment. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. We were making bosses. So, all right. So here's the deal. Oops. There we go. So here's the deal. Oh, I'm bouncing again. I'm bouncing. All right, we're good. Boom. Boom. Nope. Oh, 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 oh. Boom. Okay. The tank clip. Yeah, I don't think I haven't added things recently. I added like one thing over the past, or maybe two things got added over the past month. Oh, yeah, there we go. So then it stops moving because it's no longer a child of this, right? Yeah. So if you defeat a core, ooh, if you defeat a core before its children are defeated, the children just kind of stop moving. They just kind of stop. Do I still want that to happen? Doesn't make a lot of... I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. I feel like what should happen is that the children should get a some kind of velocity set and just fly off into wherever. Just want a versus match. Session over. That's how I feel every time I go into versus mode. Should be subject to gravity. True. And that means that they have to be subject to... Oh, that means I have to make them subject to solidity so that they can't fall through the floor after that. All right, so what we'll have... All right, so we've got a core... We've got a core class for boss cores. Now we need a base class for a boss part. And that's going to extend enemy. And what this will be is it will have a boss part update function. You're subject to gravity, aren't we all? And also they will have a is attached, is locked, is free, is parent, is core active. How about that? And by default, that's true. As soon as core is no longer active, this thing is going to change its rules a bit. So what we want to do... Ooh. How do we check that easily? I would hate to have to check that every frame. Ideally, we have some kind of on-death hook that we can grab. Lovable trip hazards. You know, I feel the same about Lil Toadette sometimes. She has a way of getting underfoot.
Yeah.
All right, so sprites are going to gain a on death. Where does that go? Enemy? Is it the enemy code that holds the... Here we go. Yeah, if HP is less than 0. Add loot, and then if this dot on death is a function, then call this dot on death. There we go. And so now we can define an on death function for our boss core, which says that, hey, when you get defeated, you need to go to all your children, this dot children, go to all your children and set is core active to false, and that's it. Meanwhile, this guy right here is going to say, hey, if the core is not active, then you need to do some extra stuff. What's a Goomba do? What's a Goomba do? We're going to apply gravity. We're going to react to borders, and we're going to update position. Update position should happen either way, though. My sister said, take away my device. Snap to my brother one more time. It's a strong-willed 4-year-old.
That's a 4-year-old.
That's true. That's just a 4-year-old. Fair enough.
4-year-olds tend to be fairly strong-willed.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And react to border should only happen if... There we go. All right, that's a little ugly because update position has to happen in the middle. I don't like that. But that should work. Nope. Boss part update is not a function. Oh, because I need to extend boss part base, not extend enemy. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, so now I should be able to go in there, take out a core piece. There we go. One shot on that one. Watch it as it goes. I know, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
It's going to be easier and harder at the same time.
Gravity affects them.
Every new stage, it's like, well, it's easier in these ways, but it's harder in these
Yeah, it feels like every time that she sort of reaches a new developmental milestone, it's like, okay, now things are a lot harder, but also easier. And so it's basically a lateral move.
Yeah, like when she started to walk, it was easier because she wasn't getting frustrated so much by not being able to get to what she wanted. But it was harder because she was everywhere all the time.
That's true. I don't know if you guys could hear Hovercat very well, but yeah, the walking was, oh, suddenly I can entertain myself by going where I want. And also I can get into a lot of problems on my own. Make out most of it. Let's see, I can change, there we go. Now you should be able to hear Hovercat a lot better. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Give us a test.
Okay, I'm testing it now.
How is that? Is that better? Maybe better. It was good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had to switch it from input this only to input the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
You might also be able to hear the heater a lot better.
That's true. That's the problem.
Which is fine. It's fine. So let's see. When I am moving the children's position here, I kind of want to set a...
Oh, we got some ASMR going.
Heater sounds like rain. Ah.
Gracie is out right now. We'll see if she wakes up and makes some noise.
Yeah, Gracie is completely out of it. Here, let's get a little Gracie shot here. Gracie! There she is! Wow. Incredible.
Kind of gave you a death stare.
Yeah, it kind of gave me that...
Unless you're going to give me pets or food, leave me alone, please.
Yeah. That's not... Gracie has taken over every couch in the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Yeah, I used to just call our living room couch the Gracie couch, but that's not descriptive enough anymore.
Yeah. Well, see, so what we did, back to Gracie. What we did is, you'll notice I've got the cushions, the couch cushions are on the floor. And that is because little Toadette really wanted to climb up on the couch, but she couldn't quite reach getting up there. So she was like a foot shy. She couldn't quite reach the whole way. So I moved the cushions to the ground. Serves two purposes. One, little Toadette can climb up on the cushion and then climb up onto the now lowered couch proper. Second purpose is while up on the couch, if little Toadette falls off, she does not hit the, albeit carpeted, but still pretty tough floor. She now lands on the cushions. She doesn't fall off, but it gives me peace of mind. So what happens if I said right here for the update function?
Can I see your phone?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, I never sent that video
Yeah,
link.
that's why I wanted it.
I don't remember why I didn't get to
You
that.
got distracted.
I probably went to go do something else.
My old dog used to have hip issues, Hudson. It was not great.
Does this work? Whoa, they're gone. They're just gone. Whoop, they're back, and they're gone. They came in, they smacked me, and then they left. Huh. Whoa. Alright, whoa. Brain damage debatable. Alright, these things are flying around. Alright, hang on, let's look at that again. It was set x equal to current x plus this value times this value. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So why not just say set dx equal to this value and dy equal to this value? Because I'm just going to add x and y to that anyway. Right? Is this an order of operations thing? So much brain because I play Super Mario Maker 2 so much. I mean, you do play it quite a bit.
I think your brain is probably fine.
You think so?
Probably.
I don't know.
You think your brain is messed up?
I mean, yeah, probably. You enjoy it. Well, that's the important thing. Oh, wait. It's this dot x, not child. Okay, that's why it's different. Okay, so...
I think if you enjoy it and you're not neglecting anything else that's important. Important being pretty broad.
Right, right.
Then I feel like it's okay. You know?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's say let target x and target y equal to that. And now child.dx can equal target x minus child.x, repeat for y. Okay, so why am I doing all this mess? Because it was already working. Perfect. Because I want, there we go, there it is. I want for the elements that are flying off of a core to maintain a little bit of their momentum after they break apart. There we go, that's much better. Oop, well, alright, I killed the whole thing. You made more friends through Mario Maker 2 than you have IRL. I mean, I probably have too, but I think that's more about how many social circles you wind up getting involved in as an adult. It's not many.
When you're in school, it's like you're around people your age all the time. And it's very easy to find a subset of that population that has similar interests. When you're an adult, not as much. Not as much. It is. It's very difficult to find any sort of overlap hobby-wise with people. It's like you'll work with some people that might share some interests, but for the most part, work is work. And that's all it is. Alright, so now, when a boss core gets blown up, the parts that are attached to it go flying off in whatever direction. In this case, it happened pretty slowly. But it'd be very easy to bump up some speed here.
I think I accidentally took a screenshot of your background.
I do that a lot.
Okay.
It's a good background, though.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Nice.
All right, come on. I want to get a shot in here. Oh, what if I take out the center? Whoa, look at that guy go flying. All right, what's going to happen? Whoa! Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. Intending to stream tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, everybody go follow Day. Oh yeah, I gotta... Because it's not polite to shout yourself out or something, I don't know. Okay, the things just went flying. That is an issue. That is a bit of an issue. Ah! Well. Yeah, we can still make this work. Okay, so boss core is now officially just a part of boss part. And it's going to do a boss part update instead of an update position. I think that's all we need to do right there. Also, we're going to drop boss core health down to 1 and boss plating up to 5 temporarily. This is just so that I can actually target the centerpiece easier. Oh, there we go. Here he comes. Here it comes. Yeah! Ow! Okay, that worked. That worked. So this thing got stuck. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So now these should still be spinning around. Yes, they're still spinning around all over the stage now. So the core is disconnected from its parent, but the children that are still in orbit are not. So that's why they're allowed to pass through walls, if that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds good. Are you going to stay up on New Year's to play Animal Crossing? Because you'll get to hear this music.
Oh yeah, I can't hear the music.
Oh, well,
But
it's good.
yeah, I keep it muted so I don't hear it.
Oh, it's jazzy. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, happy early birthday, Hudson.
That's a cool birthday.
That's a cool birthday.
Oh, they can't
Oh.
hear what you're listening to today.
Well, let me crank it. How about now?
I had to reset the clock on this.
Oh, yeah.
Said nope.
I see it in OBS. I'm gonna crank it in OBS here. I'm pulling it way dangerously close to high. And I see it. Oh, okay. It was just low. Man, you guys just you guys haven't been able to enjoy this like I've been able to enjoy it. That's the New Year's music for Animal Crossing. It sounds a little bit Mario Odyssey Jump Up Superstar. It sounds like it, yeah, exactly. I think it's poor Mario. Mario can't catch a break in character reveal trailers. Mario is dead. I think everybody had the same reaction at that moment of like, oh no, that's dark. All right, I need to start building more parts. That's true. That's true. Yeah, he gets punched into Minecraft. All right, so plating is easy. We're gonna have a shield element. We'll make this one kind of green. RGB. It'll be low on health. Does Mario deserve it though? I mean, that's a fair question. Oh man, you're gonna have to squish the roaches. Yeah, it is pretty gross.
Little roach spirits drift off.
Yeah. Alright, we're not gonna worry about power. We're just gonna have shields on a timer. Let's see here. Shields will be on for X amount of time, and then, I don't know, okay, shield. There's a psychopath in the deep lore. Well, I don't think SMB 1 instruction book is canon. And there we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. SMB 1 instruction book. Alright. So I was initially thinking this thing would be like a secondary sprite for the shield. Actually, yeah, it should be a secondary sprite. Murder extravaganza. So let's see here. We're gonna have class boss shield projection. This is just a temporary extends boss part base. Does it extend boss part base? Because it can. No, it should just be enemy, I think. Shoot on Peach by saving Daisy. Man. Alright, so a boss shield projection is a very special kind of enemy that is a temporary bubble that appears.
Wait, is saving another person cheating?
I don't think so.
I'm okay with it if you save another person. I don't consider that cheating.
Okay, good. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, this is much more animal. This is what I envisioned for the whole night. I'm a bit disappointed you guys weren't able to hear it from the beginning, but we got there in the end. All right, so ball shield. I think we can do. Low opacity. So we're gonna try a lower opacity color and see if it supports. I think the framework I'm building out would work with that. Token flex. All right, so HP on the ball shield projection is infinity. Like it is actually infinite. Don't even care. Let's see, we're gonna say shield appears whenever timer hits 0, maybe? Gotta think about that. It's exclamation mark set maker ID. Well, the crickets fit very nicely with Animal Crossing music. Create projection. Let projection equal new boss shield projection. Doesn't matter where we set it. Well, we'll set it at this dot x, this dot y, but projection.
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
It's true. And then we need an on death. Make sure to remove if this dot projection dot is active.
Instructions on how to get through the
False.
hotels. Check out the enclosed instruction book.
Yeah, that's the one right there. This is getting hairy right here. If this dot projection, then this projection equals this dot x, this dot projection dot y equals this dot y. Perfect. If this dot shield timer is greater than, let's see, we're doing like 60 frames a second. So let's say 5 seconds, just to start with. This dot create projection. So what I'm trying to do is I'm building a boss part that will 0, 0. The idea of what this thing will do is that it will generate a bubble around itself every so often. A protective bubble. But I want to manage that bubble properly. So projection. Sprites dot push this dot projection. If it's active, that gets cold on its own. Sprites, yeah. So that gets cold out of the sprite list on its own if that happens. My Prime Gaming sub instead of waiting for 4 days to use it again. Dark Space book series. I am not. I have not read a lot of sci-fi. I read a bit of Larry Niven's stuff, the Ringworld series, a couple of those books. And Long Earth, which was Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, because I really love Terry Pratchett's stuff. And he doesn't normally do sci-fi, he's usually more fantasy. But I really enjoyed that one. And I did read Ender's Game and Speaker for the Dead. I liked Speaker for the Dead a lot more than Ender's Game, honestly. Okay, so what we're gonna do, projection. We're gonna add it here. You know, let's just use this for now. Okay, so there's our shield. Ooh. Whoa! Uh-oh. Refresh, refresh. Okay, we're good. Temporarily. Long enough to comment it out. Alright. Whew. Alright. It kept creating more and more projections. I forgot. I gotta set the shield timer back down to 0. And I should probably have... Nah, that should be enough. Axiom. I will have to look into that. Okay, is it radius I need to increase? Yes, radius. If this dot timer is less than 20, this dot radius times equals 1.05. Let's try this. Yeah, that should be all right. 2, 3, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, there we go. Nice. Shield bubble. Whoop. And then it creates another one because problems. And the idea is that bullets cannot penetrate the shield bubbles. Also, it really wants me to extend this class. No, we're good. Oh, no. Okay, so it's this one. Am I inheriting off the wrong thing? No, we're good. Ship the devices for it back. There's got to be a better way. Nice. Okay, so the shield needs to go away at some point, though, is the big thing. Okay, nice. I can pass through... Wait, I can pass through the shield. Is that good? Oh, I can't pass through the shield. Okay. Can I pass through the shield? No, I can't. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, that seems to work. Should the projection just keep going? I think I want this back in a week. Wait, what is happening here? Oh, because it's only doing it for the first 20. Okay. Greater than 250, then I should be safe to delete it. Alright, I think that should work. Whoa! I got booted. Alright.
Oh man.
What's up? Did you get stung?
No, I saw a shooting star. But I couldn't see it.
Oh, it didn't count it as seeing it.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I see.
I have to somehow, like, adjust my screen or something? I don't know. Not really sure.
Like you gotta look up?
Yeah, but I can't.
Like that?
Now I am, but it wasn't working when I saw the shooting star.
Weird.
See, like, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Maybe I just, oh, there's one. What? Does that count? How do I know?
Why do you need to see them?
Oh, haven't you ever talked to the shooting
No!
star?
I never got to see her.
Well,
It's very sad.
if you, I don't know, see them, catch them, I'm not exactly sure how it works,
Uh-huh.
then you can use them in recipes.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Pretty cool though.
Okay, I guess 300 is okay for these. The idea is that these shields should, like, complement other elements. So in this case, it's kind of like on the outskirts.
Budget?
I don't know.
I have to do some Googling.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I want the shield cores to be kind of weak.
Oh, and these have empty stars.
Serenity now.
Sorry.
It is a Christmas boss. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Christmas boss. Oh, Christmas boss. I need to slow this thing down. Bring it back down to 100. There we go. Yeah, alright. Yeah, these things do not... And now I can't shoot through the shield. That's good. That's by design. Alright, so this one I hit once. Yeah. I think I got 2 shots on that one. There we go. Nice. Cool. That works very well. Ah! Oh, nice. You can get hit by the falling pieces if you're not careful. I like that. Alright, here's an idea. There should be a line maybe connecting boss core parts to their children. I think that should be a thing. Let's add that. Sprite draw. Here we go. So we got a stroke style here. What?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Would you like a snack?
I would like a snack.
What kind of snack would you like tonight?
That's the tricky part.
That is the tricky part, always.
I'm not sure.
Hmm. I think it was.
Saw a shooting star, but I don't think anything happened.
Man.
Empty hands, as instructed.
X1, Y1, X2, Y2.
I feel like that's not all there is to it.
They're hiding something from you.
Yeah.
But what? Let's try that. Ooh. Alright. That definitely kind of drills in the idea that, hey, these things are connected. I like that. as a result. This is good. Let's put a little bit of radius here. Oh, look at this! Look at this chemistry problem. Oh, that's really neat, actually. I think the lines actually add quite a bit to it. Now, what if we did go ahead and have an orbital speed here?
Oh, she used to press the A button.
Oh,
You didn't say that.
didn't say that. Whoa.
Oh. Okay, this is a lot of work.
Is it? Oh my gosh, look at this thing. That's pretty hypnotic, honestly. Whoa. Grinding world records. Get you that silver medal. Get you that silver medal. No, not you. Not you, sir. Not you either. Not you. You. Close. Closer. There he is, right in the center. Oh, nice. Yeah, the lines really make it a lot clearer what's connected to what. Whoa, but you start to pick up on these like patterns that don't really exist. Whoa. Get back up there. Okay, we're good. What's the sprite default radius? 30. Okay, that's my problem. Whoops, that was supposed to be 30 then. Okay. Let's see if that works. Should look a lot better now. Perfect. I want this one. I want to take out this one right here. This guy. Gotcha. Now I've got a grounded shield. It's a little bit of both. I feel like a lot of the bosses are going to wind up looking like this. Right now it's not a huge problem to like sit and stare at it, but eventually these things will be like actively attacking. It's great, isn't it? I used to listen to one of these playlists just on loop while working. It's nice. It's good, calm music. Have you decided what snack you want?
No, I keep thinking and thinking.
All right, let me throw out some options.
Okay.
Ice cream.
Okay. Are you gonna throw out more options?
I wanted to gauge that and see if maybe that was the one you needed. Eh? Okay. Huh. Well, I'm at a loss, honestly.
That was your only option?
All right, hang on. Snacks, other snacks.
Like, is there anything that we're like, I don't know, forget about?
Probably. Did we used to have like a snack spreadsheet?
No, that hasn't been updated forever.
Okay. A milkshake. No, okay. Candy?
No,
Pretzels.
real food.
You want real food?
I
Okay.
mean, not like, I don't want
You want
candy.
something substantial.
I mean, relatively, yeah.
Okay.
I already had some pretzels.
Oh man. Ugh. That is tricky. That is very tricky. A stick of cheese. Some nice cheddar. No? Alright. Breadstick! We have breadsticks.
From the 82.
Yes. Man. Cheese. I already suggested cheese. Alright, I'm just making sure there's no like major memory leaks here, like something like we're technically adding more sprites than we're deleting, but no, looks good, looks good. Banana? A cup of cereal.
I had cereal for dinner, but it sounds relatively good anyway.
It sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's what I need.
Alright.
Need more cereal in my life.
The frosted mini wheats.
Yes, that's what we got.
That's what we got. That's what we got 3 boxes of.
No, just one right now. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
I know.
I had no idea. Alright, well, everybody hang on tight. I will be right back.
That's what it is. Then you can just kind of whoop. And then you just wait. Pow. Oh, we're gonna beat it. Bop. Drill down. Bop. Drill down. Oh, apparently you don't do it a third time. Oh yeah. And then the final thing is these buzzsaws. That's what. Out of 27. And there's no way I'm getting all of those, of course. I think that last I checked, only about 40 people have managed to. Okay. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Only about 40 people. You know, it's funny you should ask. Funny you should mention that. Because that was the one thing that had to be included. Now I am ready for Halloween. Except I need the bit donations to be actually real. Yeah, everything just a little bit stretched and skewed, I think is the way to go here. I've really captured... Hello. Hi, Turtle. This is awkward. Oh, man. That's exciting. I don't know if I have to do that double back or not. And there's the end. Look at that. That's so good. I could probably do that faster.
Little do they know you're using heat-seeking missiles.
Oh gosh, that crit.
This is 101 how to kill a server. Play with
That's
dogs,
right.
Give 'em a medic.
Good call. I got the breadsticks for myself. Oh, they're too hot.
Microwave them.
Breadsticks. I'll mail you a breadstick. Megaton harem.
I think I got it. I
Yay!
did it. Woohoo! I had to get like 90% there.
Uh-huh. Okay, I want to get at least one more boss part done if I can. A weapon. Let's get a weapon. Under nefarious influences. Uh-oh.
I don't know what that means.
Who knows? Tank is in the other tab and Curbska is there. Oh man. We'll be wrapping up pretty soon. I'll have to go and see what's going on. Oh, Minish Cap. Good game. Good game. Actually, I mean, we did reach a good stopping point here. I am not opposed to just calling it there. We have a working boss. The idea is that, I guess, do you have to just beat the center core? Maybe that's the idea. You just captured your least favorite Zelda game. Interesting. I thought it had some good stuff. Link to the Past is fantastic. I feel like Link to the Past is one of the most Zelda games out there. Like, it really established the formula of explore overworld, manage to get into a dungeon, find an item, use it to beat the boss. That item now lets you access more parts of the overworld. That's like the formula. I love it. The slow exploration, and you slowly you're trying to figure out like, well, now where can I get to now that I've got this new thing? It was great. Really well done. And it had that fantastic credit sequence of like, hey, here's all the places you've been to and all the people you helped. Look at how happy everyone is. Look at what you did. You saved this whole land. Everyone here owes their thanks to you. Good job,
Don't
kid.
they do that in all the movies? I mean,
In all the Zeldas?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, something about the Link to the Past one really seemed to like really drive that trend in. Let's go hang out with Tank. Let's do it. Storyline, yes, it is good. The music in that game is great. All right, there we go. We've got our base boss fight here. We'll get some more of that done next time. Hudson, take care, buddy. I'll see you guys around. Remember, Sunday, Mario Maker, and Monday, we're going to try out some Celeste custom maps. Hopefully with my Switch controllers, if I can get the Bluetooth working with my computer, which I still need to get a Bluetooth adapter for that. But it's in the mail. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.